Where are we? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Sometimes life just gets in the way of doing things on YouTube. Been keeping up with my daily minute rips, but sometimes other projects, other ideas just have to be put to the side for a while. One of those things is mail videos, both incoming and, well, I don't usually have outgoing mail videos, but I do need to address this pile of packages. Today is the 19th of April, and all of these packages are things that I would have wanted to mail out on the 1st of April, but I didn't get to that, and it took me a while. I should have packed them up. As you can see, they're not packed my normal way because that's kind of time consuming. So I just threw them together in these packages, which is a little bit more expensive to mail. And I haven't actually gotten to the post office to get them mailed out, but those are packages that are minute rips from the month of March and the opening day janky break, except for the winner's package. That's in a different spot because it's bigger than will fit in one of those envelopes. So I just wanted to touch bases with you guys. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm not a cheat. I'm not a flake. Well, maybe I'm a flake, but I'm not completely flaking. I have your packages. They will go out, hopefully soon. I'm not going to make any promises to the date that they're going to go out, but there they are. Now I wanted to talk about some things that came in the mail. I have two gifts that I received. Here's the first one, and there's a couple of extra cards in here because the way that I get my mail, or the time that I get my mail, is usually in the middle of the night when I'm traveling between two locations at work. I swing by the post office, and a lot of times the stuff gets opened or not, and then it gets put off to the side, and I don't take time to address it. And so inside of this are a couple of extra cards that were eBay purchases that just got put into this envelope for safekeeping. So this was a gift. It says, Robert, the enclosed cards were pulled from some Grim Reaper's Hidden Treasure mystery packs. Epiphany Card Collector sponsored the packs and requested the A's cards be sent to you. I hope you enjoy the new additions to your collection, the Grim Reaper. So these A's cards in here are a gift from Epiphany Card Collector. I want you to know that I've actually made a video 4 different times with this pack of cards and then ended up not being satisfied with what I had, so I ended up deleting them. But these are gifts from Epiphany Card Collector. So here we go. Jose Canseco, Ricky Henderson, and Card Savers. Nice. Another Ricky Henderson. Thank you so much for this gift. Mark McGuire. And then here's some that are in a team bag. Try not to get sticky stuff on my gloves. We have Chris Davis. Another Chris Davis. Stadium Club. Ron Hassey. Billy Martin. Steve McCaddy. Mark McGuire. Another Stadium Club. Jesus Lacar. Excuse me while I stumble over my own tongue. Jesus Luzardo. Geez, don't know how to speak. And Stan Javier. And then the extra cards that are in here that I just put in because it was a safer way to keep them. This one, if I remember right, this one came out of a Fairfield box. Not 100% certain. They got mixed up. I don't think it was originally in this package, but it might have been. I don't remember. And not too long ago, we opened a pack on Minute Rips of this year of Stadium Club. I don't remember what the year is. Whatever the year is that 2017? I like the design, and I went poking around on eBay looking for some autographs and just found a few for $1 or $2, and I just liked the design so much that I just wanted to have a few with autographs on them. So you'll see a few more autographs if I remember to make a video that includes them from this year of Stadium Club, just because I enjoyed opening those so much and looking at them. So let's put these away. The next one, let me see here, I gotta open it up. Yeah, that's the one. So if you sent this, you'll recognize it already. If you didn't send it, then I gotta read the note. Okay, it says, in appreciation of your channel, a couple of cards I thought you might get a kick out of and maybe remember where you were moment. The dice, I thought perhaps you could think of a way to incorporate or not. From PR. Can't read the whole name, but that's from one of our friends on the channel, PR. And let's take a look at what we got. I already have looked at these. Okay, let's check these dice out. I haven't really figured out how... I poked a hole and the hole is stuck to the tape. Haven't really figured out how I'm going to incorporate these into a game or something. But there's two. Did I miss one somewhere? I thought there were 4 of each. Oh yeah, okay, this one, okay. Yeah, I was right. One of them is so dark. So these are, I guess, from some kind of role-playing game or something. But they're 6-sided dice. And so these are pluses. And then the green ones are minuses. So somehow I think I will incorporate those into something. Not entirely sure. But thank you for those. I will add those to my dice collection. And then let's take a look at the cards. So much going on in this video. Oh, wow. Okay. Fun at the Ballpark. This is from before I was collecting. Oh, right. Lights Out at Candlestick. So this is referring to the earthquake in 1989 that occurred during Game 3, well, at the start of Game 3 of the World Series. That was the World Series between the Oakland A's and the San Francisco Giants. And I actually, of course, everybody who experienced that earthquake remembers where they were. And I can tell you exactly where I was. I was at the Lucky Store at Southland Mall, which is no longer a Lucky Store. But I had just completed doing a job interview, and they were showing me a tour of the store so that I would have a little bit of the layout when they ended up putting me on the schedule. And when I actually ended up going on the schedule was immediately after the earthquake. They told me, go home and get some boots, come back and help us clean up, because a lot of stuff had fallen off the shelves. There were 4 of us crowded into the doorway of the break room. And I remember that my back was up against the door frame and I could feel it moving different directions than the floor was moving. It was a very strange feeling. And I remember I lived maybe a quarter mile away, so I was walking home to go change into some boots. There was broken wine bottles and broken glass all over the place. That's why I needed boots. And I remember that the mall is on the flight path of airplanes landing at the Oakland International Airport. And I remember looking up and seeing a plane that was headed towards the airport just make a hard right turn and take off flying in the other direction. And that was the moment that I knew that the earthquake was something really, really major. and then I spent 8 hours helping them clean up the store. That's where I was. So that's the where I was at the time. Remember where you were moment. So that was my remember where you were moment. If you experienced the San Francisco Loma Prieta earthquake in 1989, why don't you tell us in the comments where you were? And then the other card is Matt Chapman. Oh, there's 2 cards. I'm not going to pull it out. And look, that's my sticker that came back to me. So we got Matt Chapman. Can't read the name on this one. Let me get the gloves off so I can get a grip on this sleeve. All right. And Jarrell Cotton. Look at that. 1 glove, no gloves. That's an awesome autograph. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. And a Matt Chapman in the 52. That's an awesome donation gift. Thank you so much. Let me set those to the side. Let me put my glove back on. I've got to keep the note with this. Sorry, just a moment. Okay. The next thing that we have is actually my March Patreon pack from the Grim Ripper. And that is going to generally be 1 Oakland Athletics card and a pack. So we have Beat the Odds, Mark McGuire. Very nice looking card right there. Pretty cool design. Thank you very much for that. And then I don't want to break the seal on this because this is still sealed, but it's a Miguel Tejada flip book. This is actually reminds me of postcard books. A lot of times you can buy postcards on a certain topic and they'll look just like this, but they'll be postcard sized, obviously. And then you tear the pages out and you mail them. But I'm not going to tear these pages out. But that would actually be an interesting design, and I'm not sure if this is designed that way. But it would be an interesting design to make this like 25 or 32 actual cards that you flip through. And if you want to, put them in your binder, you could tear them out and put them in your binder. But I think I'm going to leave this sealed rather than flipping through it. Then I have some things over here that I bought from eBay. Just some random things when I'm poking around looking at stuff and I see a card that I like that's not expensive. So we have a Chad Pinder autograph. Rookie card. Interesting thing. Is this 2017? Let me get the magnifying glass. Ouch. I just hit my ankle on the corner of the desk. It's 2017, right? Yeah. Okay. So that was Chad's rookie year. The first baseball that I ever got at the stadium was from Chad Pinder. And also the first autograph that I ever got was from Chad Pinder, where he autographed a ball for me, a different ball than the one that he gave me. Interestingly, it was at an away game in Seattle where I got my first ball. A 40th anniversary commemorative ball from Seattle. And I actually did get him to autograph that ball later. Here's another envelope from eBay. And hey, it's Jarrell Cotton again. Another rookie card. Okay, let's check the year. Is this 2017? Yeah, 2017 Stadium Club. And like I said, we opened a pack of those that was donated by Brian Zebart on the Minute Rips, and I liked the design so much that I went looking for some autographs from that year, and I did find a few, so I like those. Next envelope is, oh no, that's wrong envelope. That's the one after this. Next envelope is, I don't remember if I published the video that I made about these cards. I think that I didn't because I wasn't happy with it. If I did, then I'm repeating myself, but whatever. These are just a preview of something else that's going to come up later in another video. I was looking at 2005 Diamond Kings because of another reason, and I found a couple of interesting cards that I think I paid $1 each for these. So here we have the uniform and bat relic, Jason Giambi, and this one's really cool. It's a sticker autograph, but I like how they put the sticker inside, and it's more like a cut autograph than a sticker on the face of the card. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, and these are all numbered, I forgot. So these are just a preview of something that's going to come up later about 2005 Diamond Kings. First one is number 9 of 100, Jason Giambi. Luis Matos is 74 of 100. And then this one is really, really cool. I like this. Uniform number, the patch cutout with his number on there. And it's actually numbered 47 of 47. So that's a pretty cool card. I like that one. Fabric of the Game, St. Louis Cardinals relief pitcher Lee Smith. Not any particular interest in any one of those players especially, but I just was looking at that year of Diamond Kings for something else that's going to be in the future. This is a kind of an interesting oddball story, and I have to cover up a portion of this because it has a secret number that you're not allowed to see. You guys recognize that? That's my avatar. And these are actually coins that I had made for a game of geocaching, which is a hide-and-seek treasure hunting game that you use with GPS all over the world. And they have these little things that can be tracked and moved around from one to the other and from one player to another with tracking numbers that I'm not going to show you. But people have had these custom coins made, and I had these made in 2008. And they were all, the ones with the Utah state on there, were all to be given away and traded for other coins, which I did. There were 50 of 3 different colors, 50 each of 3 different colors. And now that I don't have any more, whenever I see one pop up on eBay or for sale somewhere, I end up buying it back. And that's kind of silly, something that I gave away as a gift, and I end up buying it back for myself. But this logo here is actually an image that comes from a handmade rubber stamp that a friend of mine made for me years and years and years ago. And I took the impression of that and had it made into these coins. So that's just another thing that came in the mail because I bought it. I'm not sure how this next little segment is going to go. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to actually take the gloves off for this one. I bought a couple of what do they call them? Flat rate boxes. Some flat rate boxes of commons. I bought a couple of boxes of 2020, and I bought a box of 2021 mixed with 2020 Heritage. And in the one from 2021, they happen to have thrown these in the box with, about 2,500 commons. And unfortunately, these got really mangled in the box. They were on the side, and they just got munched. So these are like completely worthless. So what I wanted to actually do was find out what exactly this patch thing is made of. So let's find out. You probably don't like seeing this, but you saw how much that card was. So what's the point? There's no point in keeping that. I was thinking that this felt like it was just pressed aluminum. And now that I'm getting down to it, I really think that's exactly what it is. I think it's just a piece of pressed aluminum. Let's find out. Is this hurting anybody's sensitivities right now? It's that patch thing is actually bending. So I think it's just a piece of aluminum. I don't know how to get it off there. It's glued on and it's bending. Let me see. I wonder how sticky the glue is. So I'm trying to slide in between the paper. Okay, there we go. Paper and the metal without damaging it. I don't know. Can you see that? Like the edge is actually bending it. This isn't what you thought you were going to see, is it? I hope you guys aren't going to kill me, Clayton Kershaw, but you saw that thing was like completely trashed already. So, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it off that paper, but obviously it's super flexible. So it's just some kind of aluminum or maybe even rubber. I can't quite tell. Anyway, that's that. Looks like there's only one thing left, and that is another flat rate box. And I'm actually going to put a link. Okay, this is going to be weird here. Let me see. Okay, we'll do that. This is over here just to hold the background up. Hang on, I'm going to pause you guys while I blow some dust out of the way for the next stage. Where is my... I had something for... Okay, here it is. Pause just a moment. Oops. Now I'm going to have to run the video through the editor, which is going to take longer for me to be able to upload it. My editor that I have is actually an online tool, which means I have to upload all the pieces, do the editing, then wait for it to process before I can download the finished video back to the phone, and then I can upload it to YouTube. And now that's going to take more time because I just broke the video into two separate complete pieces by accidentally stopping instead of pausing. Okay, the last thing is what I think is a cool, fun package. It was another flat rate box of mixed cards. This is a different flat rate box. Most of the time the people ship them in the rectangular ones, the shorter, fatter ones, but this guy uses the big, medium flat rate. And I'm going to throw a link in the description in case any of you guys are interested in picking up one of these, if you think that it looks like it's a fair thing that you might be interested in. Rather than just a bulk lot of all sorts of random cards, I've already, I put these extra things in here to keep things from moving around. What he does is he's actually separated them out by teams. And this, I'm not going to go through all these right now, but what I got to stand this back up. Hang on. Okay. I'm standing up now. That's what will make this easier since I'm standing up and not sitting down. Instead of just a random mix of all cards, what this gentleman has done is actually broke them out into team boxes. And so you pick your flat rate box and you pick your team. And all of these are A's cards, believe it or not. Oops, bumped the camera. I've only looked at a few of them briefly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a big long video flipping through all of these and then break it into short segments like I did with the Artist Studio bits and pieces, which I still have about 15 more parts of that coming. But this package was listed on eBay for $10 plus shipping. As a test, to make sure that before I committed to a purchase, to make sure that they had the A's available, I made an offer of $9.99, and I got a counter offer of $7. So I paid $7 plus 15 shipping for this, and these are all A's cards. If you guys think that's a cool deal, then check out the link. I'm going to put a link to his, I think I can put a link to his eBay page, so you can check that out if you think it's a good deal. He did, the reason the counteroffer came at $7 was because it was advertised as a greater number of cards than was actually in here. He said that he took out the doubles on the A's, and that's why he lowered the price to $7. But for me, who only started collecting a couple of years ago, I'll bet 90% of the cards in here I don't have. And I haven't actually counted them. It's supposed to be between 12 and 1,500 cards, as opposed to the 2,000 that was originally listed. And then the price was dropped. But I think that I'm going to be super happy when I start flipping through these cards. A lot of them are from the late 90s, but some of them are newer than that. There's one card left in the bottom of the box here. Can I get it? I can't get it. Okay, so let's just take a look here. Okay, I think this is a double because I just pulled this off the bottom. Oh wait, oh, nasty hands. Put my gloves back. I just pulled this off the bottom, and I know at least one of these was on the top, so I think there still are some doubles in here. And I'm just going to flip through a few of them real quick, so you guys can get like a quick little idea of the span of years, maybe. Oops. And of course, you know, the way they're packaged, they're just loose in there, so they're not guaranteed to be in pristine condition or anything. I don't know how they came to be all together in this box. As far as condition goes, when I'm putting cards into my personal collection, so that's 2018. A minute ago we had a, that's 2017, right? When I'm putting cards like these in my personal collection, and I'm not going to be selling them, and I'm not going to be giving them as gifts, I'm not really terribly concerned about condition issues like a dinged corner or something like that. There are some condition issues that would concern me. The number one being mildew. Absolutely nothing about mildew is ever coming anywhere close to my collection. Foreign substances that are stuck on the surface of the cards, I don't mess around with that. And I really don't like things that smell like smoke or pets. Other than that, condition issues, oh, and things that were intentionally damaged. You know, if somebody tore a card, I'm not going to be interested in that. But other kinds of damage, like bent corners and creases and wrinkles and scratches, if it's not super terrible, that kind of stuff doesn't really bother me when it's going in my personal collection. Like, you can see all these corners right here. That kind of stuff doesn't bother me when it's just going to be something for myself. So that's why I don't mind at all purchasing cards this way. And I don't want to go through too many of these right now, because I'm gonna go through them at this kind of a pace later on, and then break that video into segments with the music in the background, so you don't have to listen to me droning on and on. But it's going to be super fun for me to look through this pile of A's cards just to see all the designs and all the different players over the years. So if you think that's an interesting kind of package, the listed price would be about $25. Then I will throw that link in the description for you. Sean Doolittle rookie card with a dinged corner, but that's fine with me. Oh wow, Sean Doolittle Stadium Club, very cool looking card. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap that up, and I'm gonna go through all of these in another video. Oh, look at this. That's what year is that? Is that 2019? Optic? 2020 Optic. Sorry, I forgot we're in 2021 already. And here's 2020 Chrome. So there's a fair mix. I mean, well, maybe not a fair mix, but there's no shortage. What am I saying? What am I trying to say? You're going to find all years. So what have we seen from? We've seen 80, even in this little stack. We've seen from 82 to 2020 already in just that many cards. So that's going to be a bunch of fun to look through. I think I've rambled on enough. Where is my little ending the video button? Here it is. Thanks for watching. Check out the guy's eBay store if you think that's an interesting package for the price. See you next time. And thank you so much for those gifts, guys. Thank you very, very much.